Hey YouTube, this is Siberian Tiger. I'm going to give you a quick review of my new premium format figure of Darth Maul from Sideshow Collectibles. This is the regular collector's edition, which has a limited run of 1,500. There's also an exclusive, which is sold out, that ran at 750 for its run. The exclusive came with a alternate switch out lightsaber that was severed in half, that enabled you, I guess, only really, if you think about it, to display it better in smaller spaces. I, for one, will be displaying him like this, so the exclusive in this case is mute point. But if in fact you only have the standard edition, you can remove this lightsaber and the light up function works just as well. As I will show you here, I have this plugged in. It comes with an adapter, button pushed, and lights up very nicely. We'll start from the bottom, work our way up. The base itself is super glossy. There you can see all the reflective images, from the lightsaber itself to the figure. You can look up his skirt if you're into that. Again, closer up here, we got some gunmetal looking colored here, accented in a really high gloss black, again with the gunmetal. This here has a little bit of gray accents to it, but all super high gloss. So the boots themselves, we have a gray accent here on his toes. The straps on his boots are pretty detailed. Spot on. Looks awesome. Work your way up. Get the mixed media fabric. There's a lot of wiring going on. So if you want to give an effect of like a motion, I tried to get like a sweeping effect here. But to each his own in that regard. Again with the lightsaber. If I can get this to focus, there we go. This is a 3-piece. This here disconnects. This connects here, and the glove comes off. All connected by little electrical plugs. Working our way up to his belt. These are all little individual things you can move if you really want to get crazy with how it looks. I'll give it a spin around to the back. This is all one piece. I know a lot of people are displaying them with these shoulder things puffed up like the puffy coat from Seinfeld, but this is how it's supposed to look. And again, this fist here just clenched. This here is a separate piece. It's not connected to the actual robe, and there is wiring throughout. Got some stitching in here. His collar. His head is in by magnet. You have to kind of fit it in because it kind of goes from the shoulder out, but with this piece, the number one standout part of it is his face sculpt, which is, as you can see, pretty spot on to Ray Park, the actor. You know, that's Darth Maul. You know, Sideshow has some human sculpts that look nothing like what they're going for. This one, they nailed it. The eyes are just amazing. I'm not sure if they're decals or if they're hand painted. Either way, it's just an amazing look. He's ready to kill somebody there. Or ready to be killed. Spoiler alert. Actually, no, he didn't get killed. He just got cut in half. But the eyes have like a really nice gloss paint on them. In person, they just look wet and real. The horns are really sharp and pointy as opposed to the original premium format that was kind of lackluster on how the horns looked. He's got his little trademark earring. And again, the skin tones. You know, the tattooed parts are a little etched in here, so it just highlights the contrast between them. There's like subtle darkness sprayed onto his face to, you know, give him more of a shadowy look. But that head sculpt is pretty amazing. There's a little bit of Velcro going on here, so you can like adjust that accordingly. Still got to work on this. Maybe kind of iron that out or whatever. This guy will definitely be a magnet for dust. So if you have him in a display case, more power to you. Try to give you some different angles of his face. Overall, this is, to me personally, I own the original premium format. I sold them when I saw this guy up for pre-order. And I'm glad I took the plunge. This to me is the best 1/4 scale Darth Maul you can get right now. So, you know, if you have the option, this is the one to go for, in my opinion. And that's not to say that the original was bad. It really was a great statue. Again, that was also a great likeness and more of an action pose, where this is just a stoic, menacing pose. Both of them captured Darth Maul, in my opinion. But to me, this is the definitive statue to represent Darth Maul. I'm very happy with this. You know, obviously the pros are his face sculpt, light up saber. Of course, it's pretty amazing. You know, very detailed, the boots. You know, can I think of anything negative on this? I would have liked to have seen his robe. You know, to me, Darth Maul is represented best when he has his hood on, or at least his full robe. And I do have a custom one coming in, which maybe I'll try to do a review of as well, just to show it off, to see the difference between the standard look and that. But let me turn the light out real quick and see how he looks with this. There's that. You know, when the lights are completely off, he's just amazing looking. But that's about all I got to say about this. Now feel free to comment, ask any questions. I appreciate your views. You know, leave some feedback. Siberian Tiger over and out.